A barrage of reaction rolling in tonight after City Council rejected the expansion of warming centers to help get people off the streets. Advocates for the unhoused tell me they are beyond disappointed and believe the city could be doing so much more.
Why wouldn't we protect people with a policy that would ultimately save lives?
Palliative care physician Naheed Dosani also provides health care to unhoused people in Toronto and tells me he's stunned by council's decision and calls it appalling.
When, there was an ask for resources to increase the police budget, there was $50 million that was found to do that. Why is something so simple as warmth and shelter to prevent hypothermia and death so controversial in one of the wealthiest cities in the world?
Staff telling us, hey, listen.
On Wednesday, council was told it would cost about $1.6 million to run warming centers around the clock through the winter months, money that is currently not in the budget. Mayor John Tory, along with 14 councillors, voted against the motion, and today on our morning show, the mayor defended council's decision.
The professional staff of the city, these are objective people who give us advice, told us, for example, they couldn't staff those. Where were they going to be? What locations? And there's just 100 questions that weren't answered by something that was put forward as the answer.
Do you buy all that?
No, it's an absolute red herring.
Right now, the city's shelter system has 9,000 beds. Still, more than 186 people per night on average were turned away during the month of November. Kathy Crow is a former nurse who spent decades helping people on city streets. You think it would be possible to find the staff, find the funding, and find the locations to get these centers up and running 24/7?
We know they have found money for policing on transit. In the budget next week, there's $3 million for park security, for private park security, specifically to move homeless people out.
The city will now be turning to the provincial and federal governments for more funding and is asking faith-based leaders if perhaps churches, mosques and synagogues could open their doors. Toronto Minister Cameron Watts tells me none of this will be possible without full support.
They've said that they will pay lease money. They've said that they will pay for any renovations that are needed up to a certain point. They will provide the staffing. They may provide cleaning. They will try and provide hot meals. I guess it comes back to if the city has sites they can offer for free because they already belong to the city, how is this any less expensive?
Now the mayor says that federal funding is needed to help refugees using the shelter system. Currently, they represent about 30% of shelter beds. Also, according to the mayor's office, last year, the city helped about 3,900 people move into permanent housing.